Okay, I'll be honest. Literally up until a couple of minutes ago, I really didn't have much of a low for you. Like, I was gonna do like a cop out saying, oh, it kind of rained last night. Oh well. Or, something along the lines of, I never, thanks. Well, it is sort of my fault because yesterday because of yesterday's video, I was originally going to do, environmental studies for my class and session video, but I figured yesterday seemed a little more priority. But don't worry, for sure, next Saturday, May 1st, look forward to it. My class and session video on environmental studies, which is a class at Trinity Poly. So stay tuned for that. But no, my low may quite possibly be one of the most baffling things I've ever seen. Coming from Facebook of all things. See, believe it or not, on your phone, if you're using Facebook from your phone, you can actually have better access to what's called the sort of dating sort of profile thing. Because Facebook actually does that now on the app. You can't really you can sort of access it from your computer, but I don't really know how. It's one of the icons on the bottom screen of your phone. It's like a little heart, and you press that, and it's like dating or something, right? And I will admit I have been using it because kind of about time I met the right woman. A woman being the key word in that sense, because occasionally I'll get suggested matches, if you will. And you can adjust your profile to however you like. I mean, obviously, woman, whatever your religion is, or political views, all that. You can adjust your profile to match, what matches you, obviously, and hopefully you'll find someone who also feels that way, which is awesome. I mean, I've had no luck yet, but that's just luck. It's sort of like a numbers game, if you will. I'm getting sidetracked. This morning, as I was checking on my phone, preparing for today's video, it was shown to me that I had 3 suggested matches. And, the number of matches you can get varies. I mean, sometimes you get 1 every couple of days. So, I've had some times where it's been 7 or 8 in or more than double digits in 3 days, which is, it comes and goes, right? So, I look at the first 2 matches, and they don't really, appeal to me. It's fine. I mean, they looked pretty, but, it doesn't really, suit right with me, right? You know what I mean? And then I get to the third one. Facebook. Dating app. Okay? I literally adjusted my profile. And here's the thing. You can actually say what gender you want. And, it obviously, man or woman. And you can actually categorize it and say must have. And obviously, I'm a straight guy, so being a woman is a must have. The third option today was a muscular black guy with a goatee. Facebook, I'm straight, right? I've literally said in dozens of videos over the years that, I am a straight man. Now, I will say, I will always fight for the rights of the LGBTQIA community. I give them all the support in the world, okay? I am a supporter of that community. They're a wonderful community. But I personally don't swing that way. Alright? I am a straight guy who wants to, grow old with a woman, have a family with them, and live a, happy life. So what are you doing suggesting a guy? And I thought, okay, maybe this is one of those sort of joke profiles. Clearly this is a woman, but maybe it's sort of like a gag profile, right? Because you can have several photos from your Facebook photos on your dating thing. To give people a better idea who you are. Like, it was all the guy. Like, really? Again, I'm straight, right? I'm sorry, normally this sort of thing wouldn't bother me, but I guess maybe because maybe it was just like a sort of unexpected thing or something. I don't really know. I mean, to this guy's credit, he looked nice, I guess, but I'm not gay. I'm not into that. I mean, if you're wondering, you're probably like, oh, you shouldn't, I don't know how to say this properly. I'm trying to give you a sort of better idea of what this profile looked like. Because, what better way, I'm trying to be as, specific as possible here. Because, you never know. But, seriously, obviously all the profiles have, different names or something, so, take that what you will, but, man, I don't know. I talked about this low for a little. How about I talk about a high? Let's see. Obviously, yesterday I got to spend the day with my dad. It was wonderful. My mom came back from Las Vegas last night, safe and sound. Very nice. My nephews, I hear, are doing very well, which always puts a smile on my face. So yeah, I'm feeling better now. And my act of kindness was my dad actually came home with dinner from Sorges, and we had dinner, and I helped clean up the kitchen afterwards. So yeah, it was a very nice day. But man, how does Facebook screw up dating profiles that badly? Holy cow. Anyway, good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. And you're probably wondering what I got from Sorges. I got my usual from Sorges. Actually, it's interesting. Normally my father's the one who calls Sorges and orders food, but this time I had to do it. So I really want to make sure I did everything right. So I wound up getting, I'll do myself last because, I want to talk about it. Now, my mom's going to be coming home late, so whether she had it last night or not, who's to say? But, actually my mom likes several things from Sorges. Her favorite thing, but the thing that she'll usually get is, Sorges actually has homemade spaghetti. Like, they make the pasta by hand and everything. It's really good. And, with, meat sauce, Italian crumbly blue cheese, and believe it or not, she likes extra onions just like me. Anyway, Sorges seriously, go to Sorges and order one of their salads. They do onions amazing. They're really paper thin. They're the sort of things you put on a smash burger or something. It's really cool. Anyway, I ordered my father the, chicken parmesan with a side of spaghetti, Italian dressing crumbly blue cheese, and, I also got meat sauce too, and he was really happy. Because, here's the thing, I didn't really need to get it with meat sauce, and he even told me that afterwards, but I mentioned how lately they've sort of been struggling trying to get it, and I want to make sure they did it right this time, so I did. And as for me, I got their Delmonico steak that you can ask for melted blue cheese on top, which is amazing. Side fries, Italian dressing with crumbly blue cheese, extra onions, and a small cup of the minestrone soup. It was delicious. It was very wonderful. And then for a while, my dad and I, hung out for a little bit. We watched some stuff. We watched a little bit of Moana. That was really cool. That was fun. I love Moana. Moana's a good movie. Honestly, I turned in early just simply because my mom wasn't going to come in until 10, 11 o'clock last night, and there was no reason for me to be there any longer. So, I took off, head home, relaxed, and had a nice peaceful sleep. Don't know why I yawned just there, but I did. And now later today, I'm going to be seeing my mom for the first time in a while. It's going to be wonderful. I can't wait to hear what she has to say about what's going on in Vegas. You know, obviously, hopefully my grandmother's doing fine. I hope she's doing fine. Let's be honest. My parents have always been straight with me. If there was something wrong, if there was really something wrong with my grandmother, if there was something wrong with my grandmother, my mom would have told me about it while she was there. So, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to hear much bad about that. I mean, my grandmother on my mother's side's 86 years old, so. I mean, yeah, she's getting up there in years, and yeah, she does kind of have dementia a little bit, but she's still a very sweet woman. You know, you can still call her on the phone, engage her in conversation. You know, it's fine. And you're probably wondering, if we called my late grandfather on my mother's side Bobo, what did we call my grandmother on my mother's side? We call her Nana. Sure, you're probably interested in that. So yeah, as far as I know, my Nana is doing okay. That's the important thing. Actually, hold on a second. Wanted to knock on wood and make sure that, you know, she's doing okay. Honestly, all I can really think about yesterday is just how great the video I did was. Just simply because, I will admit, walking around Horseheads' campus, or at least a little bit on its campus like I was yesterday, it was something I've always wanted to do for you guys. But specifically, I talked about Trinity Pawling a lot to people from Horseheads who are watching this. And, you know, I showed them what Trinity Pawling looks like. You know, I figured, why not do the same? Why not do reverse, you know? There are some Trinity Pawling alumni who watch these videos who, you know, hear about Horseheads sometimes, so I thought I'd show a little bit of that. Let's be honest, it was a Saturday morning. There really wasn't much I was going to be able to show you guys. At least not with the detail of Trinity Pawling, anyway. So, maybe as time goes on, things start opening back up a little bit, or if I can find the time to do it, you know, I'll probably show more of it. There are a lot of changes that have been made. Changes that had completely shocked me, even. I'll tell you one thing. Horseheads used to have a quad. They don't have a quad anymore, which shocked the heck out of me. Holy cow, it shocked the heck out of me. So definitely I would show you guys, you know, the hallowed halls of Horseheads. Alliteration. Yeah, I guess it's alliteration. Why not? Not consecutive alliteration, but I think it works. Where was I? You know, I would show that. I definitely gotta show you guys the pool. The pool is awesome. Definitely gotta show you guys the pool. What else do I need to show you? Oh, obviously, one thing I'll definitely show you when it opens is the new field. For sure, I definitely want to show that off when it opens, but don't expect for it to happen for a little while. Just simply because, they're still working on stuff, obviously. They haven't even put the lines on the new track yet. I think there's going to be a track. I sure hope there's a track. You know, so there's a lot of work to do. Plus, let's be honest, it's gonna be brand spanking new. I guarantee you, the instant it opens, there's gonna be so many people who want to see it, it's gonna be standing room only. And we're gonna be outdoors. So that should tell you something right there. But I'll definitely show it off when that happens. You know, again, I'm sorry I couldn't show more of the football field in detail yesterday, just simply because, as soon as you see that caution yellow tape, you know something's about to go down. Hopefully I'm wrong, and maybe it's just up there to keep, keep the crazy people out or something. I don't know, but regardless, if ever I get an opportunity to show you, you know, provided that I'm hopefully right, and they don't do anything like tear it down. 'Cause seriously, everything there still looks nice. I mean, those bleachers, those giant bleachers, they were built when I was a freshman in high school. My freshman class was the first freshman class to sit in those bleachers. And they were brand spanking new at the time. Originally, Horseheads' bleachers were, actually, they kind of look more like this, like a combination like this blue and the Blue Hammer was. The Blue Hammer is literally just sitting right in front of me. See, I'll show you. See, right here. It kind of looked like a darker version. The original bleachers at Horseheads kind of looked like a darker shade of this. And they looked old, and so they had to get torn down, so, they rebuilt them. I should probably think of something to do with that hammer whenever I get the chance. Anyway, so yeah, there was a lot of stuff at that Horseheads football field. Like the baseball, all that stuff still looks good. Again, if you kind of wait to simply tear it all down. Especially when actually, I don't think I did a good job showing this, but there's actually a swamp, right behind, in an area, behind the bleachers. So, I don't know what they'll do, but regardless, should it ever happen, they gotta tear it down. It is what it is. And again, that's progress. Nothing you can do about it. Anyway, I got a good day planned today. I'm gonna see my nephews today. I'm gonna see my mom today. It's gonna be a good day overall. So, I'm hoping we all have a happy Sunday. And there's gonna be a One Piece manga chapter this week. Yes, cannot wait. And I'll see you tomorrow with that. Like, favorite, share, the subscribe button, follow me on social media, turn on YouTube. I'm your home in this video for all of you guys watching Door Frame. It will be a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Remember, you guys want to talk to me, I'm going to be here to lend you here. Always every back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.